Hello everyone, my name is Elise and today I want to review a new music video by Taylor Swift, The Man. Actually, this music video is pretty much scandalous and so many criticism fell upon Taylor after releasing this video, and mostly all the criticism from people, maybe from fans and from professionals also, was based on the idea of sexism in this video. And also many criticized her action, like her action skills. And you know what? I don't think they're right, and I'll explain you why. You know, can you imagine when you're shooting a film or a long documentary maybe, and when you have the whole time, like 2 hours of time, 3 hours of time, or maybe 1 hour and a half. This is so much time to explore your image, your idea in this video. But when it comes to the music clip, to the music video as short as only 4 minutes, actually the Taylor Swift video is only 4 minutes and I think 12 seconds. Can you imagine what artist supposed to do to transfer his idea to people through this video? Just like the possibility is very limited, and he has to do something really sharp, really bright. He have to use some kind of special things for that, to explain it and to show to people. And the goal for the artist is that people can catch his idea and even pay attention to it, because you know, sometimes viewers, sometimes people who's watching that kind of videos, they are so lazy, and this is pretty hard to catch their attention. Especially when you're very famous and big star like Taylor Swift, this is important to be successful. And maybe to pass your idea to people if this is important to you. So, when it comes to this particular video, it's only, as I already mentioned, 4 minutes. This is not much. I can say it's very short and limited time. So, you know, probably Taylor Swift is supposed to act really, her movements, her image should be exaggerated very much to fit in this 4 minutes, okay? Like critics say about her that she's bad in action, she's bad actress, or when it comes to her image as a man, because in this video she's acting like a man. She was makeup like a man, and she was looking like a man, and her image was a man image. And many people say that she's bad in this image, like she cannot walk like a man, or maybe she cannot do this like a man, or she doesn't look like a man, she doesn't act like a man. Okay, alright, she's just Taylor Swift, she's just an artist. She's not even a professional actress yet, she's artist, and she has some goals in this business, okay? And to fit in 4 minutes only, she has to exaggerate her action. She can overact, she can look ridiculous in her image. That's alright, as long as she can catch the attention and pass the idea, the message of this music video, the message of her lyrics of that song. This is very important. So probably when people criticizing her for that, they are not so professional, or maybe they don't know much about show business. They don't know much about making music videos. They don't know nothing about attracting people to the video. That's why they saying these critics. But I don't think they're right. Probably they should think about it from different angle. The second most amazing probably part of this music video is makeup of Taylor Swift. You know, I think in her channel there is a video which shows how they put on her this makeup. And you know what? That was a lot of layers. It's not only makeup, I think it's kind of silicone mask and wig and everything. It's not only a man costume and just, you know, mouth touch. No, it was really heavy kind of makeup, professional makeup for acting. And you know, it reminds me of work of Eddie Murphy in one of his movies. I think it was several movies when he was doing and using this trick with the makeup and acting in different roles at the same time. Like there's different kind of characters in the movie. I'm sure you know these famous movies. And all of them, he was the one to play, like 5 roles, 6 roles, and every time he had to put the heavy makeup on his face and maybe on his body sometimes. And you know what? Eddie Murphy mentioned that every time he finished that kind of movie, he swore not to do this again. But then he had to do this again because maybe there's some excitement for another movie, for a new movie. But that doesn't matter. He clearly said that this was really hard work. It's not only about the makeup itself, like it takes about 1-2 hours, maybe 3 hours to put this makeup on, but that's only a part. The hardest part is to act in this makeup. Can you imagine when you're a Taylor Swift wearing the whole amount of this heavy makeup, silicone mask, this wig, and you have to act, you have to maybe dance, you have to move. And I'm sure this music video wasn't shot just in one day. Sometimes it takes few days or maybe a week or maybe more than to shoot different scenes. And this is pretty hard job, okay? This is hard work. Like, try to act in this kind of mask on you. It could be heavy, it can make you sweat, whatever. This is strange for normal people. I think Taylor Swift did really well, and I don't think we could criticize her for not acting good or maybe acting not the right way, like she's not the man enough. Okay, she's a woman, okay? She cannot be perfect in a man role. Maybe she's not so much of a professional actress, but she's a great artist, and the way she does her job is the best. So I think we don't have, people must not criticize her for this. This is not right. The third part in this music video that I noticed, that actually the most bright part to me is the scene where Taylor Swift in a man image was acting as father. It was somewhere in park, outdoors, together with the little girl, probably acting as his daughter, and he was walking her and they was playing together, and all around there was many mothers, like women with their children. They was also walking, and one time that man grabbing his daughter on his hands, and like, you know, there's the letter appearing like this is the best father in the world. The message of Taylor Swift was actually that when man is only doing a little job about children, about his child, giving him a little attention, he already is going to be treated as the best father, because all the women in this music video started to react on this, like, oh my gosh, like this is the best man, the best father, this is so cute, like he's the charming. Okay, and actually the real qualities of him as a father standing somewhere else, nobody mentioning them, only just because he grabbed his child on his hands, making him a good father for the society, for the people. That's how people mostly think. That's what Taylor is trying to explain. While when it comes to mother could be, you know, being around kids 24 hours a day, and she could taking care of them, she could take care of them, she could walk them, cook for them, wash the clothes, then checking on their homework from school, everything. But nobody actually noticing that, okay? Like, they don't really valuing this kind of mother job or mother work. That was the message of Taylor Swift. Maybe she's right in something. What do you think? And you know what? I'd like to tell to Taylor that she's looking really fine in this image of man. She's looking very handsome, and I think probably pretty much of half of the criticism that fell upon her come from jealousy. Maybe some men jealous to her because she's too handsome in this suit and this makeup. You know, here's some advice for her. Maybe she should make a whole album in this image of man, create like a few music videos in this image, and probably that album could attract so much attention, and she could repeat the success of her 2014 album when her album was really hot, you know. It was everywhere, like on Billboard. She received so much of Grammys, and also her producer did, Max Martin. Oh, that was her best time. Maybe she can repeat this success. Also, the main question of the album from critics is actually the sexist message. Like, she's saying that in lyrics and in the music video that, oh, all the men are receiving so much attention, they are easy to get their goals, they're easy to get for target, and for women it's much harder, she have to spend more time, or sometimes it's even impossible. And many say, okay, what men receive, they deserve it, and they work for it, and they have some special gifts from nature. Okay, let's see. It's obvious that men and women, they are different. Okay, this is obvious that men and women are different, made from nature differently, like, men have their good parts, men have their bad sides, and also women do, but it doesn't mean that we have to be treated differently. Like, we all humans, and we have to have same possibilities in this life. This is normal. But what's Taylor Swift saying? I don't think this really sexist messages, because I think there is no fog without a fire. Maybe there is a reason to it. Maybe Taylor writing something like, look, about United States. Is there before any president a woman president? No, there was not. And why? Maybe really women have less possibilities in America, less rights maybe, or less fortune in something, even if they're talented, even if they work hard. Maybe it happens sometimes, because look, there is no woman president till now. Why not? What's the difference between woman and man? Why she can be a president? But it never happened. So maybe this one sample that shows this is obvious. Maybe Taylor Swift is right in something. Maybe not at all, but a little bit right. And the last part of this music video was so outstanding and special. It's showing the same man, like after 58 years old. Like after 58 years, he's very old now, like he has gray hair and everything, his old face. I'm not sure if this makeup of Taylor Swift or it's a real man. I didn't check this information, but it doesn't matter, because the scene is about wedding of this man to a very young woman, like in her 20s. And it looks hilarious on this music video. And you know what? I think it happens pretty much often in America. This is normal for America. That's why Taylor Swift mentioning it, and it's just like she's laughing about it. It's a kind of an irony about it. Taylor, you should come to Europe. In Europe, I don't think there's cases like that when it's marriage between very old men and very young women. Usually, men value women of all ages here. I think even one of the actresses, European actresses, one time mentioned that in Hollywood they are so much to follow that image of young girl, and they're so crazy about some plastic surgeries. But in Europe, people not so used to it. Women are so normal to accept when they're getting older, and they living pretty happy life and have no problem with their personal life. Like, there is no cases like that when very old men married to very young women, or maybe they're very rare actually. So if Taylor have problems about this, maybe she could change her place and come live in Europe. Alright, this is all for today. I hope you like my review. If you like it, don't forget to like it, and don't forget to subscribe. And also, don't forget that I'm a musician and I have my music on YouTube. You can find it there in the other playlist. And also, don't forget to check my Patreon page, because I need your support if you're my fan. You can support me there, yes. Okay, and don't forget to subscribe again. Hit the bell notification, and see you soon. Bye.